reset to something. Yeah, so it changed itself. Okay. Yeah, that's better.
Hello? Okay. Hello?
Hey guys, what's up? Sean here. Welcome to the first ever live edition of the Elektrify Wrestling Podcast. I am joined by a shocked and confused.
I'm still Scott.
He still is. The links are in the description for all the things you need to know. But we're going to get right into this. I will edit this up in some way and post it elsewhere in a more organized fashion at some point. Is this camera in focus? It kind of looks out of focus.
Looks focused.
Does it?
It looks a little out of focus.
No,
it's good.
Maybe it's focused. Okay.
Just far away.
Yeah, on that screen it's out of focus, but that screen must be just garbage.
Yeah.
I just never looked at the video on that screen. All right, well, we're good. So...
Are we really good?
We're going to start the pre-show, which I did not see, so that's your job.
Okay.
I don't have any graphics for the pre-show, so this is the pre-show.
It's the only part I expected.
Actually, I do have for the Cruiserweights, actually. They do have graphics. The Battle
I'm not even going to go through our predictions except for the one that you actually did get right.
The one that worked.
We got everything else wrong.
Yeah, no one else got this right.
I got Matt Hardy right.
So Matt Hardy won the Battle Royal.
It was in a weird Battle Royal. There's a lot of old people in it. Then Bray showed up like I said.
Okay.
And you thought he was going to win, so.
I had Woken Wyatt, but,
yeah, you're close.
Yeah, half credit. Half credit. And together, we got full credit. So together, we were the only podcast who had that right, probably.
Probably.
Because no one else picked both of them, I'm sure.
Cedric Alexander won in what everyone expected.
Did he win in, you're saying this match?
That one, yeah.
All right. Because that's the only one I have graphics for the pre-show. So if we're talking about with the women, we're going back to nothing graphic.
Yeah.
No graphic again.
Made no sense. It looked like Bayley won, and she didn't. Naomi won.
Well, I wouldn't have had Bayley win either, because that would be weird. I feel like it would be like, what would be the point in their feud?
Are you telling me Naomi's better?
No, but I didn't have to see it, so it's okay.
Fair.
I won at that because I didn't watch it. So now, starting with the real show, because that's what matters, right? The IC title, looking for the button. There's the button. The IC championship.
Yeah.
The Miz was defending. We both had Finn.
Yeah.
Finn did not win.
Finn did not win. My guy won.
Seth Rollins won. He came out like the Night King from Game of Thrones.
That was cool.
Had wonderful contacts, which he then removed.
Yeah.
If he was holding the belt with the
those,
contacts,
that would be awesome.
that would have been so much better.
He should have put him back in like right after.
Hang on. Put my eyes back
How long
in.
do you think it took him to take him out?
The entire
Oh, by the way,
entrance of Finn
live,
Balor.
we have Roman walking out of the arena.
Oh, live report. We can actually do this now, live.
Yeah.
Roman is dazed and confused.
Just like me.
I hope he gets to the top of the ramp and raises his arms for the pyro.
They're probably booing him.
You think?
Do they have a post-show for the first time in 75 years?
I don't know what's happening.
Is this Talking Mania?
I was near certain it was over. I keep you posted on that. All right, we'll keep you posted.
Like, is someone going to show up?
The Undertaker.
Like, is Mania not over?
I know. We started the show, but it continues.
Okay, we're good for now.
I think.
Continue.
What if Patron comes?
Oh, God. He's Del Rio here.
We don't know that.
No, we do.
This is Indie Weekend. He could be Patron.
He's just walking.
He's just walking. The blood stopped. A good job on the cut, man.
Yep.
All the fans left. No one knew that Roman was still going to be
No,
walking.
because they saw the ending thing and they're like, oh.
I wonder, is this still Mania?
I don't know.
Like you said, is there there must be a post-show. There's got to be a post-show. It's
I
fucking
would
goddamn
think
WrestleMania.
so. Sorry, everyone.
He's still walking.
I'm traumatized over here.
All right, I think he's just leaving.
All right, we're good.
So, I don't even remember how the IC title match went.
Remember he did the stomp.
Oh, he stomped Finn into Miz's back,
and then
Miz into the ground. And
I was shocked because I was like, oh, I did not think he was gonna win.
I thought Finn was gonna recover enough to.
I'm gonna boot out of the building.
He still. He got beat, and he's still the last thing I have to see at Mania. Still somehow.
Oh, they finally put the thing in the corner.
See, you know, we'll talk about this in a second, obviously. We're going to get to this. But I had this feeling, not even with the betting odds, but when Heyman said that if he loses, we both leave. Because I didn't think Paul was leaving. So
I don't know.
So that was my feeling.
I don't know.
Anyway, so the IC title match, we gotta give it a grade, a letter grade. Give it a B.
Give it a minus.
Okay.
I'm comparing it to all the other matches.
See, I can't remember 6 hours ago, so unfortunately, it's a B.
Hey, that's still a nice grade.
It was fine. I wouldn't watch it again. Like that would be if to get above a B, you have to be watchable again. I don't feel like I'd ever watch that again.
I don't know. I'd watch his entrance again.
Okay, well,
cool.
I'll just find a YouTube clip of like the top entrances of Wrestlemania and watch it again. I need to actually watch it.
I'm happy that you think he'll get that. All right.
So next we had my prediction that I nailed. If I could find it, it's the Asuka button.
I can't believe this is the only prediction we got. Well, one of us got right.
Wait, why is the Asuka button linking to Nia? Oh no, this is not supposed to be Nia. I gotta go to Asuka. Okay, I'll manually do it. The buttons are not, set up right. But
Asuka lost.
Did she?
She tapped out.
Who had that? I think it was me.
You did.
I think I had that. Now, I had that based on a video package by Vinnie Mac on Monday night that counted the days of Asuka's streak, and I was like, oh, it's over. It's done. This man has no patience.
Hey, at least someone got something right.
True. Without this, we would have tied.
On the pre-show.
Yeah.
We went over.
Really quick. So you got the men's right. I got the cruiserweight right. We both got Naomi wrong. We both got Seth wrong. I got Charlotte right. We both got Jinder wrong. We got Ronda right. Bludgeon's right. Taker right. Daniel wrong. Nia right. AJ wrong. Braun right. Brock wrong.
I feel like we did so much worse.
It's because the only thing we get credit for is like the Bludgeon Brothers and fucking stupid shit that no one cared about.
Yeah.
So it was a much weaker performance out of us than one would hope, but nonetheless. I mean,
God, it's back on.
What? Oh, it's restarted. Okay, I thought like Roman was wandering the stage, like John Cena earlier in the night, just wandering around.
Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't wait to see Dave just die.
So Asuka eventually tapped out to
the
figure eight. We hadn't been mentioning this, but the previous match was 15 minutes. This one clocked in at 13. So you'd think Asuka's streak would be a little bit longer than a 13-minute match, but
Wrestlemania.
But yeah. I didn't see most of this match because I was busy doing 1,000 other things at this time. So I'll give it a B again based on not having seen it.
C+.
Wow.
It was bad.
Wow. Low grade. But
I don't remember it. Like it was like it was a moonsault.
Yeah.
That was countered.
Yeah.
And there was a spear.
I mean, this is better for the future though.
Yeah, because Asuka's gonna actually be in a match that she will lose, possibly.
She'll never lose again for like 9 months now.
No, that's fair.
She'll lose every Raw.
She'll like beat Nia tomorrow.
Like every big person, they lose on Raw, win on every pay-per-view. That's how it works.
They'll keep bullying Nia tomorrow, and she'll win.
I was about to say the match of the night, but unfortunately, I forgot about Jinder. So to Jinder we go. The modern day Maharaja. I'll play one sound.
The modern day Maharaja.
I didn't test the sounds, so that's why I didn't use any sounds before this. But I had to play the modern day Maharaja.
Well, don't worry.
Now, when we were watching this, I became pretty convinced that Jinder was winning this for some reason. Before that, I thought Rusev was winning and losing on Tuesday. I'm still thinking Jinder's losing on Tuesday, but
I don't remember Bobby Roode in that match.
Oh no, I
remember Archaeos.
Yeah, that was Archaeos.
I remember Rusev, and I remember Jinder.
Yeah, there was that.
The botch of the night,
or spot of the night.
Spot of the night where Rusev was ready to kick.
Depends
Jinder.
if it was intentional or not.
Well, Jinder was laughing. You saw.
Yeah, but that could have been intentional.
Yeah, true.
He could have just cracked up because it was so funny in the moment.
I don't know what Vince was doing tonight.
I mean, you know what he was doing with Jinder.
Well, yeah.
He's the United States champion. He's
the
from
one
India.
named Maharaja.
Yeah. So, I mean, that made sense. Thank God Randy didn't retain. That's all I said. 8 minutes. Randy didn't retain.
8 minutes? That felt longer.
No, I thought it was 6 when we watched it.
Sorry.
Because I don't remember anything other than
All right, grade.
Grade? D.
D minus.
Probably about D minus because I just thought what I was going to give a D to. So D minus. It can't be a D. They can't be the same, okay? They can't be the same. Now, match of the night. Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle defeated Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Stephanie's arm is broken, which means she's written off TV once again.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey was not only in the match of the night, but she was also the performer of the night.
The longest match of the night. 20 minutes and 40 seconds, which is 20 seconds longer than AJ Nakamura was 20 minutes.
Well, we don't know how long Roman was. That felt really long, considering.
Did it? I'll refresh, see if they got
That
it.
is referees.
You hit refresh.
That is, you gotta go somewhere.
I don't know what happened. All right, keep talking about the Ronda match. 15 minutes from her.
Okay. So Ronda did really well. She made Stephanie look like she was actually capable of moving.
No, she didn't, but...
Well, she did because she was able to do stuff to her.
Okay, well, there was a part she threw
She
Stephanie.
did like all these rolls and stuff. And it was
Stephanie
really
landed
good.
on her feet and then fell over.
And like she picked up Triple H. That was cool.
No, that was the best spot of probably the whole
Until
night.
Stephanie almost killed her.
But that was probably the best of the whole night.
Yeah.
When she rolled through and lifted Triple
Ronda
H
was
up.
really good.
Because that was like John Cena.
And Kurt brought all the comedy relief.
Unintentionally, I think, mostly. I don't think he was supposed to be the Stephanie was the comedy of the relief, and you just thought it was Kurt.
Kurt wrestled okay.
Really wrestled.
He's old, so.
But like at the beginning, he wrestled a little. Then he died. And then everything else was like a mixed spot. Like everyone at the same time doing something. Probably the best thing that they did together was when he had the ankle lock and then got flung across the ring and like killed Ronda in the armbar. And
I like the way
something
she did
happened
the
to his
armbar
eye.
to end it, though.
Yeah,
She did like insta snap.
As I said though, Stephanie's like, no. You could have just tapped and the match would have ended and she wouldn't have had to break your arm.
Yeah, she's dumb.
There's no reason not to tap
But
there.
she's against authority or something. I don't know.
Well, there was a part in the middle of the match where Stephanie started yelling like, Kurt, you ruined this for everyone and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
Ruined what?
Well, thankfully, this match got the most time.
Thankfully, is a strong.
Well,
like going into this, I did not want to have the most
not
time.
at all. But it turned out well.
Yeah, it was the best match.
Like, yeah,
Stephanie and Shane have had the back-to-back best matches at Mania.
Yikes!
That's why they get booked. They're pros.
Oh, by the way, A+.
Uh,
On a WrestleMania standard, A+.
yeah, I guess A+. No, it's my favorite match, so it has to be A+ because nothing else is gonna get there. So, match of the night, right there. Match of the night. Moving on to a button.
I wish I had a hammer for this.
I don't remember this match. I remember them fighting on the outside, and then I turned away for a second, and it was over.
The
So,
Legends won.
it was 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Remember when we thought everyone was going to be a new champion? Good times.
5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Not the Usos so happy they got on the main card.
Why even book this?
I don't know. The best match of the night actually is next. I don't know what you're talking
So the Bludgeons get an F.
about. Yeah, because I don't remember.
It was 5 minutes and 50 seconds. It gets an F.
The next one's getting like an 8,000, so.
I mean, all right.
The whole entire angle. I loved it.
The next one was Taker and John Cena, the only graphic that doesn't look like the rest of the graphics. So I had to make it myself.
The healthy Undertaker.
And I put a road behind us because Cena had no road. And he finally got a road. Maybe.
Debatable.
So this segment started earlier in the night. Somewhere around
It
the
was
Charlotte
right
Asuka.
Yeah, it was right after that.
So Cena gets told by the referee something. I
He's
guess the
running.
Undertaker's here. And so he runs up the ramp and
With jeans
goes in
on.
the back to get changed, I guess. Eventually he comes back out, gets in the ring, and another ref comes and's like, actually, you know when I told you the Undertaker was here? Yeah,
He's
fuck
not.
you, no.
And then the lights went dark.
Yes, and then a guitar started, stopped, and then started again. And for a second I was fearing it was Kid Rock. Well, I was really worried that it was Kid Rock. And it wasn't Kid Rock, thank God. It was Elias.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
I didn't at the time. I was very fearful that segment was going to get out of hand, and that Jeff Jarrett was going to come out, and that The Rock was going to come out.
And Cena was going to sing. Rap.
We were going to have a sing-along. I really thought we were having a sing-along. And part of me wanted Kane more than I wanted Undertaker the whole time.
Part of you?
A lot of me. But then, of course, as was reported by Dave Meltzer, 1,001 years ago, Rey Mysterio came out and fought Aaron John Cena in the main event.
He didn't actually come out.
Cena began to walk back up the ramp, and as he got to the top of the ramp, lights out, Hat appears in the ring with the coat.
The healthiest Undertaker in a year.
But the Hat in the ring with the coat.
Yeah, that's right. And the fake lightning.
Then the lightning strikes the Hat in the coat, which makes it disappear.
And go on his head.
So naked Undertaker was now clothed entirely via
Yes.
lightning strike.
Yes.
We assume.
And he was old Undertaker because he could beat up people.
Yes. So then Undertaker entered quite slowly, got to the ring, had a laser show. That's kind of cool. And best entrance he's had in a while. Compared to last year, way better.
Yeah, last year he just showed up in the middle.
Yeah. He's basically just rose out of the ground and then
He also looked a lot more healthy, as I said, with the hip and everything.
So the match lasted 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
But it was all about everything else.
Feels like it was longer than that.
It did.
I feel like 2 minutes and 45 is not right. But anyway.
My favorite part was when he sat up.
So he did old school.
Mm-hmm.
He did
boot. Say, guys.
Yeah, he did the exact running the ropes into the boot that he did last Mania, which was the only thing he did last Mania that didn't look like it hurt.
Right.
Even though it probably should have hurt because he ran.
Right.
But this time, nothing looked like it hurt.
Right.
And after he won the match by Tombstone, which nobody kicked out of.
Good
I think it's the first time he's done a Tombstone in like 10 years that someone didn't kick out.
Yeah, because Shawn was the first one to kick out.
Like, yeah, it's like
25. This is 34, so yeah.
roughly 10 years. It's been roughly 10 years.
They just kept doing it.
Since this worked out for him.
Cena's road was not a good one.
And the commentary was indicating that he's back and better than ever.
Yep, so 20 more years.
I think this is building to a feud between these two for some
I think
reason.
it all leads to either Survivor Series or WrestleMania, where it's career versus career, and Cena finally gets his win.
Or Cena loses and goes to the Today Show full time.
Please don't do that.
It could happen.
It could. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't.
Cena said he was going to have a career change on Raw.
Great.
You got to listen to the details.
It's been a weird show, okay?
So, A.
Yay.
You can't get an A plus for a
No,
2 minute 45
No,
second
but
match.
I did love it.
I
love old Undertaker.
But
Not old.
Probably the second best thing of the show.
Probably. Keep going.
So far, Stephanie McMahon and The Undertaker are two best things to WrestleMania. This match is the match that I don't know what I call. Oh, I call
Vanguard
it CT.
1.
Hello. Vanguard 1 introduced us to Daniel Bryan in the Lake of Reincarnation. No. They showed a video package of like a bunch of people chanting yes. Only one family got credit in the corner. It said courtesy of blah, blah, blah family. I don't know why that was, but I saw it and it was weird. I was like, why did they argue about this legal, like, mumbo jumbo? And they could just cut this family from the fucking video. It would have been easier. But the yes movement returned, which meant that, of course, Daniel had to get beat up so he could be the underdog.
Yep.
Basically wasn't in the match at the beginning.
Yep. We got a lot of Shane.
A lot of Shane, coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Lots of hernias and diverticulitis.
He did the coast to coast, then he did the dive and he was gone forever.
Yep.
Daniel did well.
Yeah.
Died a few times.
Daniel did as well as you can in a tag match for
With Shane McMahon in it.
Absolutely no purpose at all.
And he only wrestled 5 minutes.
This was 15 minutes, so it's
That's
one of the longer matches that happened.
That sounds awful. Raw matches get longer.
And Daniel and Shane won.
Yep, I actually didn't mind this.
I think this is really where chaos started to take over.
Yeah, because Seth and Jinder winning wasn't a big deal.
I guess Charlotte was chaos.
But then it calmed down.
But this is when you knew the whole night was chaos.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, Kevin and Sammy are winning.
So it would seem Kevin and Sammy are off to Raw.
Yep.
I'm not sure how it's going to go for them.
No, I have no idea. They don't have a commissioner.
They're going to get less time.
They have a broken... Well, yeah. I don't know what they're going to get because this...
Especially where this obviously ends with them fighting each other. I don't know where that fits on a Raw.
Especially with the debut of Nicholas.
Please don't. Don't get me to say terrible things about a child.
I'm going to.
This match, B-. I'm
giving it a B. I enjoyed the Daniel Bryan part.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Shane part. I remember a lot of punches.
I wasn't that invested in anything that was going on in this match. Like, the stipulation didn't matter.
I don't think you were down here for it.
No, I was here.
Yeah.
I saw that whole one.
Okay.
Unfortunately. It was a mistake on my part. So, next, though, we have important things. I can press either button now that I know that they both do this. Nia Jax. Not like most girls.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Ronda won.
Full of what they said on Raw was blubber. But now, the Raw Women's Champion.
Simone and Pumbaa.
Taste my pain. Taste my fear.
You got Bray Wyatt and Nia Jax standing tall on the same night.
This is true.
This is your WrestleMania.
This is my WrestleMania.
You got Roman losing.
And Ronda Rousey.
And Ronda Rousey winning.
And Nicholas.
And Dana White there.
Yeah,
This is your WrestleMania.
That wasn't really a bright part.
No,
but
this is your WrestleMania. And The Undertaker.
And I was right on Charlotte.
And you didn't like it.
It's too long.
I'm just saying, we just named like 20 things.
If you cut like literally all of SmackDown, women fine.
I like Daniel and AJ.
But you still could have done without it.
No.
Definitely the Daniel.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It was Shane McMahon.
I could have done without Shane.
But then you have to get rid of the whole match.
No, you don't.
Because he's in it.
Nope.
Yes. So, Nia defeated Alexa Bliss. 10 minutes, 15 seconds.
So long.
Beat up Mickie James. Beat up Alexa. Avalanche. Samoan drop to win it.
Yep. Didn't see Alexa move after that, so confirmed she's dead.
We are probably seeing Asuka and Nia moving out of here.
That means Nia's winning. Maybe.
Probably not. She's going to defeat Alexa tomorrow night. Rematch clause and all.
Great.
And then move on to Asuka. So, I mean, the match was fine. B-, fine.
C.
I mean,
I don't remember much besides the splash, not the splash, the drop. And like Alexa doing moves.
Nia kept like doing
she did that cool
variations of Alabama slams.
I like that actually.
There were like 2 or 3 of those.
C's a little mean. C+.
And she flung Mickey into the barricade, which I enjoyed.
It was better than I expected. I'll admit it.
And it got prime real estate on the card. Prime real estate. But speaking of things that should have been better in their spots, the WWE Championship was on the line. AJ Styles, Nakamura, the dream match. And what we got, I thought, was less than ideal. It took 20 minutes. It felt shorter than that, which I guess is good. But also, I don't remember anything interesting happening until the end. And I felt like
you were a little dead during that match. Like, that was when you hit it, like, this point of death.
But there have been better matches on Raw in the last, like, 2 weeks than that match.
Okay, so I'm not going to say it was great, but it was good. It wasn't what everyone wanted.
Well, I saw everyone on Twitter saying, like, oh, if they gave him more time. It was 20 fucking minutes, guys. How much more time in a WWE match do you want? Like, they don't get much longer than that in WWE.
I was shocked AJ won.
Well, yeah. But I'm not sure that was for the best either.
No.
Like,
I just saw the death of Shinsuke Nakamura in WWE.
Because to go back to Charlotte, the reason I picked Charlotte was because I was like, well, Vince loves to throw in his random curveball just because he's like, oh, I want to be unpredictable. So I was like, well...
So he did that 5 times.
Shinsuke can't lose because he already lost to Jinder twice. If he loses here, he just becomes a joke. So they won't do that.
Right.
But then they decided to make him a joke. Now, after the match, Shinsuke does turn heel. on AJ,
That was
which
fun.
I guess means this feud continues. But I feel like could have just given the match 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't really need that segment.
Well, he was going to turn heel.
But couldn't he just win the belt? Or couldn't he low blow him in the match?
Well, my guess is wrong. Because I was expecting him to go to Raw and be fed to Roman. Wrong. What was that?
That was a headset that just took a tumble.
But
the studio's in a bit of
I didn't hate
disarray.
this whole... I'm going to consider it now a segment because there was more after than during.
Yeah. There was like 3 calf crushers
They ended it really well.
that went nowhere.
The Kinshasa into the Styles.
There were a
Clash.
few really hard like slams, like whatever AJ was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but I just felt like the pace was like
It was slower paced than Japan.
than I expected.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt like, again, like it felt shorter than 20 minutes because it felt like they were building to the part where the pace picks up.
Yeah. And they didn't.
And it never got there.
It just went for the Kinshasa into the Clash.
Like, to go to NXT TakeOver, Gargano and Ciampa's match felt a lot like this as far as the pace.
Yeah, but it picked up.
But even, like, I felt like there was a reason for that. Like, I don't know why this... Like,
Yeah.
their story was, like, one guy's weak little man, I guess, kind of.
Right.
And he's getting beat up. What the fuck was the story here? They're tired and old? Like, I didn't get what the story was there. And then for, Shinsuke to turn after was, like, kind of weird.
It was a night of... I don't know.
They built this as a dream match, and that's not what I got.
No.
Like...
When you have to put everyone on a card, you're never going to get the match you want.
But it was 20 minutes.
That's not long enough.
That's as long as you ever
They also
need.
went too slow for the whole time.
But, well...
That's our point here.
But, like, Finn and Seth on Raw,
Yeah.
on the go-home.
That's how they should have wrestled. That's my point.
Well, it was a better match, and I'm sure it was
But,
only, like 12 minutes.
You should know, if it's scheduled for 20 minutes, it should be more fast-paced at one point. It shouldn't be slow pace.
I know, but that's why I don't think it has anything to
That's
do
why
with
it
the
hurt
show
the
being
That's
busy.
why it hurt the match.
It has them being bad at wrestling for
Don't
the
ever
night.
say AJ's bad.
He's had a couple months of not so hot
Well, he's
performances.
been fighting Kevin, which, if you haven't noticed,
but
him and Kevin don't match.
But now him and Shinsuke, him and Kevin, like him and everyone don't match right now. Like, I don't know what's going on, but him and everyone don't match.
He doesn't really have matches anymore.
Either he's been told.
I enjoyed this match. I'm giving it a B+.
Oh God, no.
I'm right.
D+. For not.
Jesus.
For 2 guys that good to put on a match that boring, and then with an ending that was just like, oh, I didn't know the match started
What
yet.
did I give the triple threat? A-? Okay.
And
I did. You don't have to go back. All right, get to the worst segment of the show, please.
I don't have a Nicholas button. What did I call this? I called this Raw. So picture the gray man as Nicholas. This fella, young fella right here is 6-year-old stunt granny Nicholas. And if you don't know what a stunt granny is, look it up. But he was a stunt granny. He's now going to be on the show every week, like James Ellsworth. He's going to team with Carmella as she pursues cashing in
Leave
money.
Carmella alone and release Braun after this.
The Bar lost. Braun won. Nicholas. Really, the
Our
important
guys
part.
that we had to support, by the way, did not have a good weekend.
No, CN did not win.
And the Bar did not. But I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, I'm okay both times. On both counts. Fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Just saying, our guys.
Wasn't rooting for them at all.
No. This was awful.
This is an F.
Oh, it's an F minus.
I've given 2 things an F, right? What did I give the other F to? Oh, the SmackDown tag match. So both tag matches were an F.
The SmackDown tag team title
Yeah.
match. Okay.
Both of them have been an
Yeah,
F.
that's fair. I gave it a D minus.
Which going into the show?
I only gave it a D minus because this is easily the F.
Going into the show, they were both an F in my mind. And they coming out of the show, I got Fs. Fs all around.
Nicholas.
So the tag divisions on both shows are a fucking train wreck. And now we've got Nicholas.
Get to the weirdest match of the
Yeah, this is
decade.
going to take a minute to decipher. I don't know what happened here. What was this?
This is what made me come into this show. Like,
Yeah, you have switched places with me.
I don't know what happened. The whole entire build for the entire year was for the big talk to get to the ultimate thing and kick out of the F5 and win. Well, he kicked out of the F5. We got that.
4 times.
4 times. So I guess in Vince's head,
We did
4
it.
times we need to win.
Mission accomplished.
He's like, I made him strong. The people are going to love him.
So coming into tonight,
Is it bad? I want to give it an A.
it's not an A.
But I just love that Brock killed him.
So coming into tonight, I had a suspicion
Yep.
because I looked up articles for the odds, and the odds yesterday were way in Roman's favor, but the odds I was looking to bet on were not. He was minus 200 when I
Which is not
placed the
good.
bet. Like,
That's almost a pick 'em.
for comparison's sake, when I was placing that bet, Shinsuke was minus 900. Shinsuke lost. So for Roman to only be minus 200 meant something was amiss. And somebody knew some shit and had put some serious money on our good friend Brock
We
here.
forgot to guess how many suplexes.
Yeah, a lot.
That was so much. Okay, so I want to just discuss that Roman went through, had 5 in-ring F5s, and one on the outside,
Okay.
I believe.
Maybe
Maybe 4 inside?
He kicked out 4, I think.
Okay, so
Took the
5.
one on the table,
Oh, so those.
and then he
6.
got pinned.
No, because they did one more. Because remember, he got bloodied after he got back in?
Yeah, but I think
But then he got caught.
he kicked out of 4. I think he got hit with 6.
Okay.
Because it was a table, the
Okay,
pin,
yeah,
and then
4,
4
okay.
kickouts.
Yeah.
He definitely kicked out of 4 because
Ye-
Michael said. So I know.
It was. I don't know.
What
I
is
don't know.
happening?
I think Vince literally tonight was just like, you know what? Let me look at those odds. We're changing everything.
Well, because I thought, I thought there was a chance of Brock. I said during last week's Raw, during the segment when Heyman said that if he leaves, this will be my if he loses, this will be my last show. And I was like, that doesn't sound right.
And they kept saying like UFC on TV.
And yeah, and then I thought he was gonna. I thought it was okay until he hit the F5 on Roman, and then I was like, oh, perverse momentum, fuck you.
Yep. And then when he hit the F5 tonight, I was like,
Then Wednesday night, Dana White says Brock's back.
Brock played it. I think Dana White was just playing with us. Vince was like, hey, do me this favor.
I have no idea what happened. And then I don't know how you get out of this. What the fuck now? What the fuck now? Where do you... Does Roman just win it at Backlash?
No, I don't know.
Roman's winning the goddamn... Unless he's suspended for steroids tomorrow.
That could be it. Maybe this is a punishment.
Samoa Joe and Roman. That was
Do we have
booked.
any Twitter updates?
I haven't checked.
I haven't checked Twitter in a day. I'm
haven't
checking tonight. I give up.
I haven't even seen Twitter's reaction to what happened because I just wanted to start this.
That's why I give up. I can't not look.
I didn't even want to know what Twitter thought happened.
Okay, so when he got bloodied and got hit with another F5, I was like, oh, God.
During the part where he was getting bloodied, the crowd is chanting, "This is awful," because he's kicked out of 4 F5s at that point, and they're just fucking done with this shit.
Yeah,
And I was done, but not like the way they were.
yeah.
I had already accepted this. I accepted this last March when Dave said it was happening. I had accepted it and didn't care. I am deeply concerned that tomorrow night Roman just wins the belt somehow.
I'm not really concerned anymore. I don't even know. I think Bobby Lashley's winning the belt.
Oh God! No, that's it. Done. I figured it out.
I just figured it out.
No, I just solved it though. Remember, there was a report a few months ago that Brock had an option somehow to
6
SummerSlam.
months. Yeah. If he says no.
So I bet he signed with the UFC.
Yeah. Entering the USADA.
And he's got to work through SummerSlam with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
So he's going to UFC post SummerSlam. He's declined WWE's extension offer, but the option through SummerSlam's been picked up for some ungodly amount of money. Some ridiculous number, as we know. That's it. And now Roman's just twisting in the wind. Fuck you, Roman. Keep twisting, you stupid bitch.
I feel bad for Roman.
I don't feel bad. He kicked out of 4 F5s.
Well, I do.
This motherfucker deserves everything he's gonna get.
No, I do only because, like, what was that? that buried him more than Shinsuke.
But
it didn't at the same time.
But this is what they said at Chamber. Why do they do that to the guy?
I don't know.
Why do
really
they put
hurt
him
the
in
guy.
positions to be hated in ways that...
I thought they buried Shinsuke tonight, which they did.
Oh, they did. No, he's done.
Yeah, he's donezo.
He might be in New Japan starting Monday. I don't know.
Probably.
Like
Monday's already right now.
Sweet baby Jesus.
But I think Roman, like, he's never, ever, ever going to be liked.
No. I hate him.
Like, you can't do that.
Oh my God, there's a chat. I didn't know there was a chat on YouTube.
Did
Sorry.
I have any questions?
Hey, chat. Did Roman win? No, Roman did not win.
Rating of WrestleMania 35 out of 10. Well, that's the wrong.
Rating 34 out of 10. We'll rate 35. I give it 10 out of 10 for 35. 34. Okay.
There's more. The stuff in the stream too.
Now we're getting a chat over here too.
The worst part is
The worst part was definitely.
You are right.
No argument on that.
It is true.
Nicholas was the worst.
Nicholas is easily the worst.
So, oh my God, why do you all start chatting now? We're at the end. I've been sitting here for minutes. Did Roman come back out? We missed it.
Did Roman win? No, he did not win.
So 34, I guess we will give our grade.
Yeah, he fixed it. Don't worry.
Our grade for 34.
Wait, I didn't get my Roman bra.
Hang on, we're going to grade 34 first. We can rant in a minute. We're going to chat with the chat in a minute. We'll do the question segment we've never had.
Huh. Okay, you go first.
So the whole show,
Yep.
which I didn't see the pre-show, so not counting the pre-show.
You missed good stuff. Good stuff.
No.
Stuff. You missed good stuff.
Probably better than last year.
Yeah.
Probably a 7.
I was gonna say that, but I'll go 7.5.
Because I say there's no legendary match.
No. There was no match.
But it was definitely surprising.
Hey, we got someone says solid 8.
Solid 8. Okay, I could take an 8. Because it was definitely surprising. I mean,
I'm
there was
going with 7.5. You went with 7. He went with Pimp Style 9008. Went with 8.
I would go with the same thing I always say about pretty much every WWE thing.
He said Taker saved it.
If it was just shorter, like if we cut the 2 tag matches, the Raw and the SmackDown ones.
We're going to Tober High, by the way.
No. I wish. But if we got rid of the 2 tag matches, I think I could have been into it more. Because we would have cut down.
So if you get rid of the tag matches, you get rid of
US.
Braun was the tag match. Never mind.
The U.S. title.
You get rid of the U.S. title and you do everything else. That's pretty good, Mania. Because everything gets more time too.
I mean, one guy, sports. Okay, so there's a weird thing going on here. The Twitch chat was having a good time. The YouTube chat is having a shit time.
Yeah, YouTube not liking it.
I don't know what happened to the guys watching on YouTube versus the Twitch guys.
Yeah, Twitch is happy.
Twitch is like, yeah.
This guy was sports entertained.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 sports entertained. A solid 8. Over here on YouTube, horrible, way boring. Giving Fastlane better grades from all things. I don't know how that came to be. So, back to Brock Roman though. What is happening now?
YouTube just got called out.
So I'm not gonna instigate this war.
They can't see.
I have had fights between my chats before.
That's good.
2 websites have gone at it in my chats before. It's happened. So yeah, coming out of this, both big titles, I have no idea what's going on.
You know what I could say after both of this show?
Roman sucks. Wrestling's fake.
No. I'm actually excited for Raw. Well, I was going to be excited regardless. Because it's the Raw after Mania. But
I'm perplexed.
I need to see what we're doing.
Well, I'm pretty sure we...
Same for SmackDown, more.
No,
maybe.
I think we nailed it with Bobby.
Yeah, I think Bobby's the answer.
Yeah.
Bobby's getting the title.
But what happens to Roman is a great question.
Roman dies a slow, painful death. Just kidding.
Oh, exactly. Yes, we said this. We were in agreement on AJ, or I'm in agreement on AJ.
Yeah.
So, let's do a real quick questions segment.
Okay, we have about
So, chat,
ask questions now.
shoot some questions. We'll answer some questions, then we'll wrap up this show.
This was supposed to be 20 minutes.
For those of you who are watching us live now who don't know who the fuck we are, because I'm sure you do not, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe. You will find the future episodes provided to you and proper links to
We
other
got a
places.
Raw watcher. He doesn't usually watch Raw. That's good.
If you're watching on Twitch,
Who's
there are
Jameson?
links below to YouTube.
What will
and
happen to
such
Jameson?
things to
Who's
find.
Jameson?
Yeah, I'm lost in this.
What? I want a question that I know. Is Roman Jameson?
Nicholas was the kid.
Yeah, is that the point here?
JJ is not named Jameson, right?
The kid who won with Strowman. Well, his name was Nicholas. What will happen to Jameson?
He'll go on to be Santino Marella and win the
I'm praying Brock finds him.
women's championship. You
I
know,
want Brock to find him and turn him into Roman. I did not like him. I was so overhyped.
How do they get the belts off of Braun and Nicholas?
Tomorrow?
Does Nicholas get pinned?
I pitched this during Mania. Authors of Pain.
I still don't think you kill Nicholas.
No, Nicholas doesn't do... He's right. Nicholas does have to skip school to have the title.
Well, the good news, he's a stunt granny. So he doesn't have
He's
to.
probably skipping anyways. This is New Orleans.
He's probably like Vince's 7th kid. He likes to have illegitimate kids. It's probably Jason Jordan's kid, which makes it Kurt Angle's grandchild.
What is this little animal they keep posting? Dinosaur?
Where?
The emoji.
It's a crying, laughing person.
It looks like a dinosaur from far away.
It's not a dinosaur. You don't know. You don't know emojis.
Do you have any more questions? I was told Jameson, so I'm happy we settled that.
Yeah, I'm running out of voice. I'm glad Nicholas is becoming a new meme. Nicholas.
I couldn't have hated anything more in this show than Nicholas.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap up the official show.
Yeah.
Because for recording purposes, that would make sense to do. If anything else important wants to be discussed, we will
we
discuss
have breaking news.
real quick. What's breaking?
You know John Cone, the ref?
John Cone?
Yeah.
I do know John Cone.
Supposedly,
I can't wait for where this is going.
Nicholas is his son.
So he's a stunt granny.
Yep, there you go.
I knew he was a stunt granny the whole
Oscar's
time.
undefeated streak dies.
Will Balor-
So Nicholas is could be born.
I was wrapping up there. You lost him. John Cone's kid's a stunt granny.
Wait, we have another question. Will Balor win anything?
All right, so back to YouTube. We'll bounce back and forth.
Sorry.
I know. You're asking questions at the same time. Will Balor win anything?
No.
He's going to SmackDown,
Yes.
and then he'll win something.
I think... Well, I thought Seth was... I think Seth and Jinder switch.
Okay, Jinder's not reigning supreme here, so no.
Yes. They're switching both champions.
They just did that. They're not going to do it again.
Just did that a year ago.
They only do this once a year. Yes, a year ago.
Just saying, it could happen.
But then Jinder's on Raw. You don't want Jinder on Raw.
I don't care about Raw.
Finn's going on SmackDown. He's winning
That's
the
fine.
belts.
Nicholas's win percentage.
What should have been the main event?
Ronda.
I mean, the way that they ended up booking it, Ronda.
Yeah.
But really, AJ and Nakamura should have been the main event. They should have got 27 minutes.
Yeah. They should have refixed that match.
27 minutes main event. Especially with what
Yes,
they did with
Triple
Brock
H
and
and
Roman.
Ronda. Yes, we agree. That's yes.
But if they did AJ Nakamura main event, they could have had an actual like end.
Yep.
Instead they had Brock like run away and then Roman mope.
Like, it was weird how it ended too.
There's no pyro,
Because he just ran.
no hand raising.
What was the worst match? Nicholas.
The worst match?
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Okay, Food Abe News tomorrow. Nicholas fails wellness program when it's revoked.
Nicholas doing all the horse tranquilizers that he could
They're
find.
trying to make Roman a face. Impossible.
Yes. Well, that's not how you do it by kicking
No.
out of 4 F5s. You
No.
dum-dum.
I don't feel sorry for him. Don't tell me everyone does. I actually did for a second, and then I was like, no, I don't.
I at this point, I
feel
don't.
sorry for Roman the person, not the
No,
character.
I don't feel sorry for even him.
They're killing his character.
It's his fault. At
Why
some
is
point,
it
you
his
say
fault?
no. Like, I'm not going to go out and do
That's
that.
fair.
That's stupid.
He did say no. He didn't like Brock's his guy. Remember? Brock's Vince's boy.
But when you
Told you.
But like at some point, they say you're going to go kick out of 4 F5s. He's going to be like, no, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't do that. Especially the way they did it, where he kicked out of them in a row, like with nothing in between. If you kicked out of 4 in the whole match, it's different than like F5, 1, 2, oh, F5, 1, 2, oh. Like that's terrible. It's terrible.
It was. I don't remember Roman getting at anything.
I don't know where you got this 87% of people feel sorry. What poll shows that 80% of the WWE universe feel sorry for this
Why
man?
are the viewers going up?
Because
Trying to wrap this up.
everyone got drunk,
Yeah.
and now they're just like here.
Now they're yelling at us about Nicholas. Nicholas was the worst thing to happen to wrestling.
No, there got to be something.
No,
worse.
it's Roman Reigns.
Kind of. Think of what we could have had.
What?
We
CM
probably,
Punk?
but we probably wouldn't have had Brock
I think
here.
it's CM Punk.
Because again, it still was all about Roman.
It was.
So Brock probably wouldn't have even been in the main event.
WrestleMania ended with him leaving like The Undertaker.
The whole last year wouldn't have happened.
Ronda was awesome, but oh my god.
The reports are from the internet that I have been told is that he's John Cone, the referee's son. So I guess he was probably hanging out with the McMahons and friends. Nicholas is a stunt granny. Nicholas is not just a random
Did
kid.
you just learn this thing? Because you keep saying it.
No, because I can't. It's because of you. You wouldn't let me tell you ROH spoilers. And
You still have it. Oh, get me off of the show. Get me off of the show. La, 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 la.
so I keep.
Get me off of
I
the show.
can't
Get
say
me
what
off of the show.
happened, so I keep having to make up a term. Ronda was awesome. Agreed.
Yeah,
She
you're
was-
right.
She was fire.
I'm not going to look.
The
at
last
Saturday
hour
one.
was atrocious. Probably, I would agree if I can remember the last hour. But yeah, probably. I don't remember which hours or which one.
It was Nicholas.
Okay, I know Nicholas was in it, but Brock and Nicholas, and then
A little Shinsuke.
AJ. Yeah, I guess so. Ray, I mean, Ray probably was supposed to be maybe at some point, but torn biceps are torn biceps. So I don't know what you're gonna do there. And I mean, I feel bad for that poor Sports Illustrated guy. He booked Ray in like
Assumed it was a make-a-wish. That's not good.
Well, I can see how you'd
You
like
did
that.
too, but that's fine.
Well, I assumed that in some way.
I wanted.
I still knew he wasn't a random kid. Like they just let him walk in the crowd like you. And theoretically, a Make-A-Wish kid, I guess, could still be at the White House with Trump.
It's a weird show. I liked it.
It's better than last year.
You gave it a 7. I gave it a 7.5. That's good.
I don't know what I would have gave last year though.
I would have gave it like a 5.
I think I'd feel better about this show because I didn't see the pre-show.
You would have loved it though.
But that's 2 hours of my life I would have never got back.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I wouldn't have. I would have loved Matt,
Yeah,
and I could just look that up later.
you should. Just the end though.
But then I wouldn't have had to sit through Renee and the rest of the.
I had
fucking
small
pre-show.
hope Goldust was gonna win.
7.63 out of 10.
That's an official score. Way to be.
I'd like to know how you figured out the 300ths there. what was the difference between
That's the part.
0.64 and a
the
0.63?
0.63 is like the Brock winning. It adds a little.
No, it lost 0.02 for Nicholas. It's just-
Like, oh,
for his
well,
hairstyle alone.
It's worse to go by Nick.
It's worse that he got tagged in for 1 second and did nothing.
Tag. See, we get questions. When
He
we go
actually
live.
didn't even say tag
No, they didn't.
because he didn't have the tag rope. It was illegal.
Remember we tagged in just to tag out? That was great. All right, I'm done with Nicholas.
All right. I think we're probably going to wrap up because it is 1 a.m. Oh, all right. I like you. The kickoff, the rest of the show was a 7. And that would line up perfectly with my score because I gave the whole show a 7 and I didn't see the kickoff. So my accurate score would be a 7.63.
They did hug.
I'll watch it later.
It was wonderful.
All right, so I'm going to do all the wrap-up links and important news. I just punched my microphone, my bad. If you're watching on Twitch, you can follow the links below over to YouTube and subscribe, where you can find the rest of these episodes when they go up in the future. We do a show every Wednesday night / Thursday morning, and as well as specials for things like this. I might start doing it live, so you probably should follow on Twitch here.
Should. We
Probably
got questions.
So you can follow here on Twitch for the live future episodes. If you're watching on YouTube, you are already in the right place, so you can just hit subscribe, which will also get you the live future episodes as well as the recorded ones. If you want to listen to the audio-only version, head over to YouTube or the website, which will link you to the proper places for that, or just type in Elektrify Wrestling Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, or probably anywhere you can find podcasts. If you want to submit questions, the Twitter or YouTube are good ways to do that. You can leave comments. Head over to the Facebook page, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. We answer questions at the end of every show. This is the first time we've done it live, so it's the first time we've actually had questions, and I didn't have to come up with them myself. This has been a decent Mania. We will be back, possibly a special if the Raw After Mania is a big deal. If not, we'll just do our normal show Wednesday / Thursday. And we'll see you all later. Thanks, guys.
Good question.
I have no voice, guys, so thank you. And this is a wrap for the recording, so I don't care if I just talk nonsense to you. Thank you guys all for watching, seriously. This is the first time we've done it live. If there's any issues that this live show has had for you, if the audio's weird or anything strange has happened, because I can't hear it or see it, you can let me know, and I will fix it. I threw this together at the last minute, and it's been hectic to get this to work. So hopefully it works. Thank you all. And I'm just going to hit the pre-show because I don't have an out button. There's too many matches. It filled my board. I didn't get an out button. So back to the pre-show we go.